When people talk about Balerion's journey to Valyria, they usually focus on one question: what gave the Black Dread those massive scars? But there's another mystery that's even more terrifying. What infected Princess Aerea Targaryen? Because according to Fire and Blood, what came out of her body shouldn't have existed. Many fans believe the answer is firewyrms, and they may be the most horrifying creatures George R.R. Martin has ever created. Here's what happened. In 54 AC, Princess Aerea Targaryen stole Balerion and disappeared. For almost a year, no one knew where they had gone. Then, suddenly, Balerion returned to King's Landing, but Aerea was dying. Her skin was burning hot. She was covered in strange wounds. She begged for water, only to scream when it touched her skin. Then things became even more horrifying. As Grand Maester Benifer tried to save her, worm-like creatures burst from her body. The Maester described them as long white worms with faces that looked almost human. Some were no larger than a finger. Others were much bigger. When exposed to cold, they quickly died. But while inside Aerea, they generated incredible heat. So what were they? The books never give us a direct answer, but most fans believe they were firewyrms. Firewyrms are ancient creatures that live deep beneath the earth. According to the world of ice and fire, they burrow through rock, swim through molten lava, and thrive in places no human could survive. Some are said to grow to enormous sizes. Unlike dragons, they don't have wings. Instead, they resemble gigantic, heat-loving worms capable of tunneling through mountains. Ancient Valyria was filled with volcanoes, and according to legend, firewyrms lived beneath them long before the Valyrians built their empire. Some stories even claim the Valyrians encountered them while mining deep underground. Now here's where things get really interesting. There's an old theory that dragons themselves may be connected to firewyrms. Think about it. Both creatures love volcanic environments. Both can survive incredible heat, and both are closely tied to Valyria. Some fans believe dragons were created using ancient blood magic, combining firewyrms with wyverns. George R.R. Martin has never confirmed this, but he has hinted that Valyrian blood magic played a major role in the creation and control of dragons. So, if firewyrms really existed beneath Valyria, it's possible Aerea became infected after entering their underground tunnels. That would explain the horrifying parasites growing inside her. It might also explain Balerion's wounds. Maybe he wasn't attacked by another dragon at all. Maybe he fought something living beneath the ruins. Perhaps a gigantic firewyrm, or perhaps something even worse. But here's the truth. Nobody knows. The books never identify the creatures. They never say firewyrms, and they never explain exactly what happened during Balerion's journey. George R.R. Martin leaves the entire event shrouded in mystery, which is why fans are still debating it decades later. So here's the question. Comment just one word. Firewyrm. If you believe those creatures came from beneath Valyria, or unknown, if you think George intended them to remain an unsolved mystery forever. And here's one final thought. If tiny firewyrms could do that to Princess Aerea, what do you think an adult firewyrm would look like? Could it be the creature that scarred the Black Dread himself? Or is there something even more terrifying still hidden beneath the ruins of Valyria?